What's up, survivors? Welcome back to another water taming episode, part 2. All right, so this is the second half of my water taming weekend that I did. In this episode, it was actually, I recorded all of it on the same day, well, roughly the same day, and then some of it on the next day. But there was so much footage that I broke it up into 2 separate episodes. So this episode will be the, I believe, the angler taming episode. So I go out and get an anglerfish and attempt to do a mosa, but unfortunately, to save you guys the heartache of this one, I didn't have the stuff on me, and by the time I got back, somebody else had knocked it out. I mean, it's just the nature of the beast on heavy pops PvE servers. There's just, I'm not the only person swimming around in the ocean. Now I did, if you haven't noticed, I do have fog disabled during a majority of this episode. That was just because it was getting to a point where it was getting very hard for me to see certain things. And when I watched my previous episode too, like after I had recorded it and edited and all that stuff, I noticed that like on YouTube, it's still pretty hard to see for you guys. So I disabled fog. Now I don't like doing that, but I did it because it makes it easier for you guys to see. Also, I do apologize for this episode and the next water taming episode, because there are 3 total. I still haven't turned down sound effects, so the water is still pretty loud, so I do apologize for that. But anyways, so yeah, so in this episode, we're just gonna jump right in, and just some things happened at the beginning before we headed out. But other than that, let's continue. All right, so we're back at base. It's actually the following day now. I wasn't able to go out and get an angler on the same day, but in other news, wow. Okay, so in sad news, between taming the donkey and bringing it back and doing a little bit of a run on it, between that clip and bringing you guys back now, my female breeding mammoth that was back there, as well as Backpack, both died. They were killed by a level 40 Daeodon. I was gonna say dire bear, but they were killed by a level 40 Daeodon. I hatched a bunch of babies. I tried to get a 150 bug. Everybody did. The whole server got impregnated. As soon as it got to me, somebody shot it and killed it. Yeah, somebody has that out for me on the server. We're just gonna leave it at that, because that was too much of a coincidence for it to die the second I was about to go up. So yeah, yeah, I was the last person. Well, I was the second to last person on the list. Cute. Okay. So yeah. Unfortunately that happened. I've been raising. I did have 4 Rexes raising. With server latency, they were at 8%, and they had 2 rows of food on them, raw and cooked. And when I logged in, they had starved to death somehow. Yeah, don't know how. So I lost those, and they were really good ones too. They were like 9k health and like 380 something melee. They would have been really useful, but unfortunately they died. We lost the 51 melee Anki already, so I'm back down to my 33 melee. So, which is kind of funny that it's 33 melee and 330 melee, which is funny. 33 points into melee. I've got triplets on one of my RG eggs. So we have Pack V1, Pack V3, and Pack V2. All of these RGs, even though they're 127, they were born with the 40 plus points into weight. And they also had the high health. So I kept them because they had the weight and the health, which means they'll be perfect for pack mules, following me around and stuff like that while I'm on my RG. Fortunately, even though Backpack died, Backpack had a baby that carried over all of its stats. So I got the weight, the stamina, the health, and the melee. I mean, not my good melee, but I got Pack's melee. So Pack had a son, and he is now Backpack V2. So yeah. So that happened. So yeah, that's a little bit of an update on that right there. And my bug Bronto is
I walked my bug Bronto. Okay, guys, you guys need to understand this. My bug Bronto was right here. I walked it from here all the way around here, down the river, all the way to the bug trap where they had the 150 bug trapped. I waited 4 hours in line. 17, 18 people all got impregnated ahead of me just for it to die. It was, I'll be honest, okay? I was a little upset. That's bad lighting. Let's turn around. I was a little upset, just a little bit, okay? It's not like I can get mad over something I didn't have. But at the same time, it stung a little bit. My Brontos, I bred them. Unfortunately, I don't have the greatest weight in the world, but it is a decent weight, and I do have good health, and it does have good melee. So I'm hoping that if I can get a really good Bronto line, get a couple of females, and then I can raise some Brontos, and then I can use these Brontos to try to get a bug. But for now, we're gonna be. I just want a bitch bug, just something to have. Yep, and go from there. One of my Titans died to a wolf because my turret wasn't shooting. So I have a turret on the back wall right here now. So this turret is all my turrets are set up only to shoot at Arnos, RGs, Gigas, Karchas, and Tyrannus. So because of that, the Daedons and the wolves had free reign in my base and they started killing shit. So I'm gonna have to set my turrets up to shoot Daedons and wolves now, unfortunately. So, but I've got one turret on the back wall back there to shoot anything that happens to wander around back there. I brought one turret and I put it right here, and then the rest of my turrets are on the roofs. So yeah, so that's a little bit of an update between the end of the clip where I tamed the donkey. Oh, I forgot to tell you guys, we have another shark, which by the way, you guys will see the taming of that other shark. We have a baby. It is a 205. It has really good stats, by the way. This thing has 40-point roll, and it has a mid 40-point roll on health, stamina, weight, and melee. Like mid 40 rolls on all of those, except for health. Actually, I think health is a 51 roll because I believe it got it from the other parent. So I don't really need to put all of this in here. Sharks eat really slow, like they're stupid slow. But yeah, this shark right here it's that one and that one's kid. This one is a new one that actually did not turn out really well when I tamed it. It was another female. So we're going to be using her to do our runs out in the ocean for now until he is done raising. Actually, maybe, I don't know. I haven't decided yet. You are a male, aren't you? No, it's a female. Oh, okay. So yeah, that happened. Cool. I thought it was a guy. My bad. All right, so I'm gonna finish prepping here real quick, and we're gonna go out and try to get an angler because that was the goal for this episode. And it's taken me about almost 3 days. It is now the 28th, and I started this whole episode on the 26th. Like I said, guys, sometimes I just get caught up in doing stuff. I spent all of the 27th trying to get impregnated by a 150 bug and raising babies, and then losing dinos in the process. So, you know, 5 steps forward and 10 steps back process. That's kind of what this week has been. It was a little discouraging. I got a little unmotivated at one point. Like I'm not gonna lie, at one point I got really unmotivated and just did not want to play today. But I have babies that I can't afford to lose, because if I lose them, then all the rest of the things that died, yeah, it sucks a little bit more. Like I'm used to losing shit, guys. Don't misunderstand. I'm used to losing shit, but for me, it's the way I lose shit. Losing stuff because it died because it was on passive, that annoys me the most. Like if I lose something and it went down fighting, awesome. You know, that's how it should die. Go down fighting. Don't die from being on passive because I derped, or my turrets were in the wrong position, or they were set on the wrong targeting, or something. So yeah. Anyways, So I'm gonna finish getting everything together, and then we're gonna go head out and try to find ourselves a angler. My goal is to find a 130 plus angler, maybe another donkey. Oh, and I got a new crossbow. I killed a couple of alpha Carnos, and we got a 166 journeyman crossbow. So not the greatest, but it's definitely an upgrade for us. So I'm going to grab some more kibble. I've actually got more cakes, but they're in something else. Where is my regular kibble? Oh, it's downstairs. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. All right. I'll see you guys in a hot minute. I'm ready to go. All right. Let's do this. I've got 2 tanks on my Megalodon, so we should be good there. I don't really need 3 of these, but I have them just in case. So we're going to do that. Let's grab 80 of these, put those in there, put this here. Come on. Oh, well, they're there. Okay. And then we're just going to preload these real quick. Come on, load the harpoon gun. Okay, and loaded in a second. Got a little bit of latency on the server right now, but it is what it is. And then we have our new journeyman crossbow, which I don't think we're gonna need to use, but we got it. And oh yeah, there's definitely some latency on the server right now. All right, we've got 300 narcotics, I believe is enough. I hope it's enough. Let's double check, because knowing me, I'll make the mistake and think it's enough, and it won't be. It says you need 150 for a 150. 180. We have 327. Okay, cool. I'm gonna throw out that stimulant. Or not. There we go. All right, and then we need 10 regular kibble. I have some superior just in case, so we should be good there. And of course, that's for a 150 if we find one. And I think we're good to go. Oh. Double check our Megalodon real quick. We have 43 minutes. We got plenty of time for imprint, because we are imprinting her, because we're going to use her. All right, let's go. This could take a while. I don't know how lucky we're going to be. Uh-oh. Oh, we're good. I thought I got into a rubber band fit. All right, let's go find ourselves a angler. With it being daytime, it's a little bit easier to see in the ocean with the goggles. Nighttime, it's a little harder. There's a Megalodon there. Yeah, as the sun starts to apex, that's when it gets a lot easier to see underwater. Yeah, should probably put our tank on. Now, you don't want to be in this view because you won't be able to see. I like the fact that they finally made it where the visibility is the same, whether, I mean, you can see a little bit further, but what you see is the same, whether you have your goggles in first person or third person, which is good. I don't think anybody's been out here in a while, because there's not a lot of stuff spawned in. Oh, there's some plesias. Sorry. I am not in the mood to play. All right, well, I'm gonna get to looking, and I'm gonna bring you guys back as we find some. All right, so bringing you guys back, I had to turn fog off. My problem was I was swimming past all the anglers. With the fog on, the rendering for a lot of the stuff was just not showing up. Like, I had to be like right next to it or within like, is that a, oh, that's an alpha, isn't it? Nope, level 85 Moza. Huh. One day I'll get a Mosa. I like Mosas. I like squids more though. I'm not gonna mess with that. I'm actually coming over here to check to see if the deep sea loot crate is up. There's a level 5 squid back there by that big rock that's poking out back there. Yeah, if I had a better saddle and at least a pack bonus of like +3, I'd probably take it on. So the drop, if it's up, it's gonna be right over there somewhere. So yeah, it's gonna be like right around here in this little area below me. A lot easier to see at nighttime though. I believe when I grabbed it yesterday, because I got it the other day when I was out here. I think I found it like right here. I'm not seeing it though. Yeah, it was like right around here. Yeah, it was like right around here. Yeah, I didn't see it back there either, so I don't think it's up. All right, but yeah, it's been about 15 minutes, 10-15 minutes so far, and I still haven't found a good one. The highest level angler I've seen so far is a 75. I've probably ran into, I don't know, about 20 of them so far. Right below me, buddy. Tempting, but no cigar. I'm actually going to get off the saddle and then get back on the saddle so I can get my stamina back. Oop, I didn't want to hit that button. I wanted to hit that button. Eat some food. Yeah, so I had to jump on and jump off in order to get my stamina back. But yep, I'm going to keep looking, guys. It might take a while. I've been killing off ones that I can. This Megalodon's not the strongest thing in the world. It's actually much weaker than my male. I think that is an angler right there. Yep, level 20 angler. And then lots of Megalodons, a donkey. Yeah, it's a lot easier to see the stuff with fog turned off, unfortunately. And I was trying to avoid doing it too, but it's just, it's sad, but this is what the ocean should look like with the goggles on. Like, I shouldn't have to turn fog off to see in the ocean. Is that another squid? That's another squid. Because that's not the same one. There's a level 20 and a level 5 squid this close together. Man, I really wish. The level 5 is on the other side of that rock over there. And there's a level 20 right there. Holy smokes. Man, I wish I had a pack of Megalodons that could fight right now with good saddles. Damn. All the black pearls. And all that substrate I could use for my gas masks. I wouldn't have to waste all my black pearls. Is that an no, that's a dolphin. Is it? What are you? 75. Oh shit, it's coming for me. I can hear it. Or maybe not. Alright, I'm gonna keep looking. Well, I found a 100 female. It's behind me. Right about here. Just past the hard underwater cave. But so far, that's the new record is a 100. Yeah, I think it's yep, right there, 100 female. So guys, I don't know. Should we go for an angler? Or should we grab him? I almost don't want to pass that up. I got the kibble for it. Let me see if this taming pen over here is unlocked. Because if it's unlocked, I'm putting his ass in there. 20 bucks says it's not. Locked. Fuck. Yeah, figured as much. Let me check. One of my biggest pet peeves is people who don't have unlocked taming pens. Just drives me insane. Is he following me? Nah, he's back here. All right, hold on. Let me is right back here behind herbivore. All right, I'm gonna do a rally point right here, so I remember that it's here. Oh, there's a new angler that I didn't see. Well, then again, I came underneath. 20. Something's behind me. Oh, the Moza was behind me. Nah, this other taming pen might be too far away. It was over here. Yeah, it was way back there. Yeah, it's too far. All right, we'll just open world this shit. We have the technology. Looks like just donkeys above me. Anything else back here? I'm sorry about that. My phone just went off. Two behemoth gates right there would do perfect. Maybe 3. This is like a natural taming pen right here. All right, I'm gonna swim up a little bit. There's an angler right there. I think I already checked that. Was that the 20? It's not moving. I need to check your level real quick. You gotta be kidding me. You guys all suck. A 140 angler and a 135. All right, angler first, because that's what we came here for. All right, so let me get up above the Moses level. You're on. Oh yeah, let's put you on passive. Last thing I need you is murdering somebody. All right, where you at, friend? Oh, let me get my stamina. Where did he go? There's the Moza. Oh, there he is. All right, let's do this. And it's out. Woo! There we go, folks. All right, so we knocked out a 140 anglerfish. So let's do taming progress. Its health is perfect because we use this. Oh, that's really high health, actually. Let me check its melee real quick. 220. It's about average. All right. All right, our megalodon's right there. Let me do. Mark my megalodon so I know where it is at all times. Let me go get my stamina. And then we have 150 trank spear bolts. Grab another tank. Grab another one of these. Just put that there. Put that there. And then 200 and something of this. Let's check Moza real quick. So we're gonna need 42 kibble to tame it. It'll take an hour. Unfortunately, its wake up timer is 10 minutes. We're gonna have to go back to base before we knock it out. There's no way we could do it right now. So we'll have to come back for it, and hopefully it's still here. So let's tame this anglerfish first, and then if it's still here after we're done and we get the angler back, we'll tame it, because I'm gonna have to babysit it. It's gonna take an hour to tame. Well, it's gonna take more than that. But I'm gonna have to use 42 of my kibble to tame it. Really, dude? Yeah, but let's get this angler done first. We'll come back for it if it's still here. Because I'm going to have to bring back more narcotics. I'm going to need about 500 to be safe. Come on, bleed to death already. Like, I'm doing reduced damage. I'm going to ride the angler back, though. Because that's the safer option. We're coming back for that Moza. Extra tame if it's still there and the servers don't crash. It's in a nice hiding spot. It's all the way in the corner behind Herbie. So chances of it being spotted are very slim, considering there's only a handful of people on the server that would even notice it. All right. Now, we don't want to be too close to the angler. All right. I'm gonna go to the surface to conserve my tank. Oh, lag. No? Yeah, it was a little bit for a second there. All right. Whew. We got a 145 angler next to a 135 Moza. Holy crap, guys. All right, so I'm going to wait for its torpidity to go down a little bit, and then I'm going to go narc it up. It's going to take about, it's going to take 9 kibble, and it's going to take a little over an hour to tame. So, but it's going to take about a lot of narcotics. About every 15 minutes, I'm going to have to narc it over the next hour. So yeah. All right, guys. Well, I will bring you guys back when it is ready. Yeah. Because this is going to be a while. All right, guys, the anglerfish is done. I'm going to get it back to base. It actually tamed out with really good stats, almost all 40 rolls, almost 400 melee. Just making sure my megalodon doesn't run me over. But I'm gonna get everything back, and then I'm gonna come back and see about finding that Moza if nobody's already tranked it. I haven't really been keeping an eye out, but yeah. I thought I saw a squid. Okay, anyways, I'm gonna get this thing, hello Bassie. I'm gonna get this thing back to base, and I will see you guys in a minute when we prep to see if we can go get that moza. All right, guys, I'm back at base. A little bit of a jump. Found a yellow drop, and it had a Mastercraft Megalodon blueprint. So yeah, we're gonna. It's almost like the art gods are telling me, put this on your Megalodon. You're gonna need it. Angler's over there, just chilling right now. We're gonna take it out later, and do a silica pearl run on it. But first,
we're gonna end the episode here. All right, guys. Hopefully you guys enjoyed today's episode. Sorry to cut it off right there, but as I said earlier, somebody had already knocked out the moza by the time I got back, so it really didn't matter. We're gonna be doing another taming episode for water stuff that is coming up next. That one is a plesiosaur, whichever you want to call it. Loch Ness Monster. Nessie. But thank you guys for watching as always. I know I'm behind right now. For you guys that don't know, it's already like mid-December already, and I recorded this at the end of November, so it's like 2 weeks late. But sorry about that. I've been off and on sick for the last like 3 or 4 weeks, and I found out just earlier this past week that I had COVID, and I had the type A flu at the same time, so my body was just going through some weird stuff. So it made it very difficult for me to like find the time and energy to sit down and record or even edit, let alone that. I mean, I was putting together some small videos for some other games just because those were a lot easier to do. They required very little editing. There wasn't a whole lot of footage. A lot of times there wasn't even a lot of cutting up or anything. I could just upload it real quick and be done for the night. But yeah, it's interesting. So I am doing a little better. Still a little bit of congestion and a little bit of stuffy nose and stuff like that. But for the most part, I have recovered. I am COVID free right now and flu free right now. Just slowly getting my energy back. So yeah, it's been one hell of a week. One hell of a couple of weeks actually, but this past week specifically was really rough on me. But anyways, okay, enough about me and my sickness and my ickiness. If you guys have been enjoying the episodes, don't forget to hit the thumbs up button. Don't forget to subscribe. You can follow me on Discord. There's lots of stuff coming up for the end of the year. I'm going to go into the next year. I didn't hit my goal this year of hitting 1,000 subscribers, but to be completely honest, I haven't really been pushing content that I feel is qualifies for a lot of subscribers. It's not like I'm pushing out guides or amazing videos of just me playing games and editing them. But I think everybody who has been following and has been subscribing and all that stuff, you guys are awesome. Guys, don't forget, leave comments down below. Let me know if you watched it. Let me know if you liked it. Let me know if you didn't like something, because I can't make changes or improvements if I don't know what I'm doing wrong. And you guys will be the ones to tell me if I'm doing something that just seems weird or wrong or there's no point to it. But then again, at the same time, if you're just complaining to complain, then I'm just going to ignore it. But anyways, all right, guys, take care. Enough beating around the bush. I will catch you guys in the next one. Have a good evening. Have a good night. Have a good day. And I'll see you guys later. Bye-bye.